Welcome to IFS BOLO's Ownership Management, learning more about ownership changes, audits, and security SOX compliance. Oil and gas accounting software, at its core, should maintain ownership interest decimals utilizing both JIB and revenue decks that adhere to audits, security, and that are SOX compliant. BOLO creates a robust system, allowing the user to adhere to security protocols and SOX compliance. Notice on the left a full menu of all applications that BOLO offers. Users can even set up their favorites, which is a shortcut of screens they go to frequently to avoid drilling down on the main menu tree. Controls are in place that will not only limit who can access confidential information, such as owner tax IDs, but also allows you to set up user access to see various screens and modules within the accounting software. Users within that company can be limited to any of these applications or have full access to any and all of these applications. Notice at the top the name of the user, and then below is a list of applications that user has access to. And beside each one, you can select the access to grant to that user. Once a user is on a screen, you can also set up securities to limit what a user can see and do on that screen, granting full access, limited access, or read-only access. The security setup for a user can cover multiple screens to make the security SOX compliance setup more efficient. BOLO also allows users to track all changes made, see who set up various information and made those changes all throughout the system, allowing others to see what has been created, what has been modified, and what has been deleted. The system will also prevent anything from being deleted that has previously been used in processing. While the key to effective ownership management is both JIB and revenue decks, the strength in BOLO's decks is the ability to leverage that single JIB and revenue deck for all processing, reporting, and data analysis needs throughout your ERP enterprise, all while still remaining compliant. As you create your JIB decks, and whether you need to set up an NRI deck or a burden-based deck to calculate your net revenue disbursement decimals, the primary principle utilized within BOLO is to enable you to maintain one single JIB and revenue deck. BOLO further addresses compliance by setting up DOI approvals, and only those designated users will have access to both JIB and revenue deck maintenance and ownership management changes. Notice toward the lower right of the screen, APP for approval has now been populated, designating the approval process is now complete. By clicking on the ownership chain button at the bottom of the screen, you will be able to generate a report and view a detailed DOI audit log of all historical changes that have been made on that deck. After your net revenue deck is created, you will be able to see the net revenue interest that will be distributed. Users will have the option to see the true ownership by effective date and sessions. Users will have the option to see the component accountability exemptions with balancing and/or deleted interest owners. And finally, with setting up and using components, you can see the component accountability allocated proportionally to working interest owners. Ownership stemming from any types of documents, from leases and deeds to right-of-ways, are all vital to an integrated oil and gas system. BOLO takes away concerns of inaccurate billing, inaccurate revenue payments, and eliminates the need for reconciliation across multiple departments because everyone uses the same data and allows for a single point of reference, which keeps ownership in sync. In conclusion, IFS BOLO offers a unique and well-proven approach to effectively managing ownership, all while keeping compliance at the forefront. Please feel free to reach out to us for more information and to schedule a time to see in depth what BOLO can do for you.